Good. Well, I was about to say morning. It's not morning. It's afternoon. So I probably sound a little funny. Why is that? Because, well, you know, sharing is caring, apparently. And my husband and my daughter felt the need to, bump the area, share with me their lovely head cold that they had. So Jesse literally just got over his, and Ireland got over hers last week, and I think she got over it right before Christmas, so that was good. She was on the tail end of it. I woke up with it. And so yeah, that on top of lovely Clomid that I started last night. We are now currently on our 3rd round for our IUI. So that marked last night, and I have 4 more days of Clomid, and then we just wait for the egg to drop. Hopefully it will be during the weekday so that I don't have to call her and make her come out on the weekend. I mean, she might be on call at the hospital because that seems to be our MO with our IUIs, but I don't want to take her away from her family. So it looks like, I want to say the Monday after New Year's, the following Monday, not Monday. But the following Monday, it looks like I will be ovulating. So I believe like the 8th or something, possibly the 7th or the 6th. We will see. Sorry it's so bumpy. The roads are kind of crazy because we are supposed to get snow tonight. Because, you know, that yesterday was ridiculous, like for real. It was down to like 10, and I know other places are way used to that, but me, no ma'am, I'm not okay. Last night when we were looking at the temperature, I want to say probably about 8:30, it was 19 outside. Not a fan. I hate winter time. I hate it. Hate it. I'm currently on my way to, I'm saying a lot because my brain's kind of foggy. I'm on my way to get Ireland. She stayed the night at my parents' house last night, and I have to take her to the doctor. Nothing that she's sick or anything, but we want to get her hearing checked just because she seems to be talking a lot louder lately. And it's not just when she's excited. She's doing it all the time, like in just normal conversation. So we're gonna go get her hearing checked, and hopefully it's just an allergy issue. I'm thinking it's just an allergy issue, but I'm not positive. So I want to make sure, because I do have some issues that I've always had my entire life, tubes in and out of my ear, that she doesn't have that same issue, because I don't want her to have to go through that. So as long as we catch it early, it should be fine. People probably think I'm crazy because I pulled over, but I want you to check this out. Do you see all of them? Probably hear them too, because they're like mad that I pulled over. Look at this. They're all taking over the field, and they're all over there too. Look. They're everywhere. They're so pretty. I don't want to get too close to them because, you know, I know that they could be like territorial. But look at them all. I think they're probably all hanging out here because it's supposed to snow, like I said earlier. But they're everywhere. Look, it goes even further. I like drove down further, and they're like, there's tons of them. Look at them all. I think that they're waiting for the snow.
Can we name them all?
Oh my god, that would take forever.
No, it wouldn't. Bob.
Look, there's even more here. It's like wicked insanity. All these geese.
Larry. Hi, Larry.
I mean, look at them. They're all over.
About to go on.
No, I'm not. They're all over this field. It's craziness.
Peter, I have new thing with my hair.
I have new strands.
What?
Show your new strands. hands.
I have new hair.
Yeah.
Color. See, look, and then I have it in the back.
Here, give it to me. Put your head
Show
down.
off my-
Put your head down. That purple. There you go.
Next color I'm doing is green.
Like an actual Irish
Like-
green.
An Irish,
Kelly green.
like bright green.
That's what's called, a Kelly green. Just left the doctor's office. The doctor suspects that it's allergies, which is a good thing because it's totally treatable over the counter. And he wants her to try some Sudafed because she only has a little bit of fluid in her right ear, but it's not enough to cause an issue. So he believes that because the allergies have been so bad this year, that they need to just try some maybe over-the-counter Sudafed this weekend, because this weekend it would show if she's having issues with that, and it would help her out. And then we might just have to keep a regimen of Sudafed like every other day for a week or so, just to keep it at bay. So she's good. We don't have to see an audiologist yet, which is a good thing. Remember that game we used to play in school that was like, if you have, well, I guess it's not a game, but they say that if you have an M on your hand, which you could clearly see right there, that it means you would get married in your lifetime. And apparently, I guess this line right here is your lifeline, and that little line right there was your children line. And the way you could measure how many children you were going to have was you take your pinky. This is a really bad angle, but you take your pinky and lay it there and measure. And according to my line, the way that the pinky measures, I'm supposed to have 3 kids. So maybe if this IUI works next time, maybe we'll have twins. That would be awesome. Yeah. So I'm sitting here in line, just chilling, because really, there's nothing else for me to do. One teller, which is utterly ridiculous. Ireland's been dropped off, like I told you, and she will be home later on. I don't know what we're gonna get into tonight. It's Friday. Whoop whoop. You know, get turn up.
Oh my god! She's been fighting with this bag for like 2 minutes, and the bottom was open the whole
just fell
time.
out.
I'm home, and we got.
I called you as you pulled up.
And it was funny because on the way home, I was like, maybe I should call and be like, do you want me to stop and get coffee? And I was like, no, I'll be good, and I'll just go home. And then
Why didn't you call?
because I was just like, nah, no one else is gonna want it. So I was like,
So rude.
so I didn't stop. I didn't
You could
even.
have called. Just call in real quick and be like, hey. I would have been like, no, I don't want it. That's all.
Yeah, but then
But then you had to wait. And then we had to go back and wait for them to cut the coffee beans off the tree.
So I was pulling up in the driveway, and she calls me, and she's like, hey, where are you at? I'm like, I'm pulling into the driveway. And she's like,
Because I'm sick.
oh. I'm like, why? What do you need? And she's like, I want some coffee. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll go get some coffee. So,
No, I fought you. I was like, no.
well, she was like, well, she gets her coffee very specific. And
They've seen my
I
rants.
I can't taste anything right now. I can't taste anything. So I was like, do you want to come along with me just in case they screw it up? And she's like, okay.
Because I was like, don't bring it home.
Yeah, she's like, don't bring it home if it's screwed up. She's like, you try it before you leave there. And I'm like, I can't taste anything. She's like, fine, I'll go. So we went, and then they had to go cut the beans from Colombia itself. It took forever. I don't know. I guess everybody's drinking decaf all of a sudden.
Forever. Because caffeine is not, you know, it's a magical thing, yes, but...
It's a magical. I'm home for a nice 3-day weekend. We're off Monday for the holiday.
Oh, you are?
And then,
I didn't know
because
that.
it's New Year's Day.
I know, I
we're
didn't know
closed
that.
New Year's Day.
Oh my god.
We're going back Tuesday.
He's
though.
not a Grinch.
And then,
he has a heart. It grew 2 times its size.
and of course now I have to start taking vacation days because.
Oh my god, yeah.
9 months after I started working there, I got 2 weeks of vacation. And then the following year, I got 2 weeks of vacation. And then the following
so
year. And so every November, I get 2 weeks of vacation. Well, when did we go on the cruise?
When she was 3, so...
Well, she's 12 now. Simple math says 9. 9 years ago.
Wow.
Oh my God, it's been that long?
Yeah. Wow.
I've been working there 15 years. It took 6 years for me to be able to take a vacation. And it wasn't really even that long of a vacation.
No, it's 4 days.
I have a very difficult time taking days off because the moment I take a day off or the moment I call in sick, really. I get phone calls throughout the day. And it's always...
You're not really taking off.
It's always stupid questions. And it's always stuff that I've explained to this woman time and time again. So I rarely take a day off. Well, I'm back up to having a full month. Well, yeah. I'm back up to having a full month again.
Take off a whole month, see how they like that.
That's always my joke, but I legally have the right to do it.
Yep.
Now, if I have a job when I get back, that's a completely different story. They're like, you need to start taking some times off. Just take like a Monday off or like take a...
But you told them.
Half a day. I'm like, but do you understand how difficult it is for me? What's the point of me taking off? You're just going to call me all day long. Don't. And then I get yelled at if I don't answer the phone. Well, we really needed your help for this and that. I'm like, well, I already explained it to so-and-so. The freaking dozens of times. I don't understand why I get phone calls. Oh, we're not getting anything done. Although, Erie, Pennsylvania's got like 18 feet of snow on the ground right now.
So it's going to be flurries.
All of those people in Pennsylvania that are still under 72 feet of snow, Godspeed. And I'm going to play on my Retro Pie or something.
No, I'm going to play Tetris.
Oh, Summer's going to play Tetris again.
You've been told no. What you get? What you get?
That's what I get for
because you played that game. That's my game.
Having gimpy hands.
No. So this is our dinner tonight. Isn't it Beauty Moss? And then this. I love it. I'm totally down for that kind of dinner. What you say? Yes?
Oh,
nom nom nom.